What's up, guys? Welcome to Domination TnT Episode 1. For this week, we have the Famas hole. And what I wanted to tell you guys is this is going to be insightful on so many different levels, and you're going to be fucking sexually aroused to, like, the extent that something is going to be raw. Like, it's that fucking good. So I wanted to give you guys a little different side of me. This is what I plan to start YouTube on. This is what I plan to do, and then it turned out people like my fucking raunchy-ass perverted humor, so that's what I ended up going with. But what we have right here is we have a nice little rushing game. This is the rushing game video 1 of 3. The next one will be support/slayer, and then the other one will be defensive. All attachments, all that shit, even the perks and equipment will be changed per, how I think you should play the map. And right here we have launch, which is the perfect map for the Famas. Other maps that are good with the Famas will be like firing range. It's pretty decent with close to mid-range. It's a close to mid-range gun. It's effective at both, and it's pretty potent at both. Other good guns that would replace this in this map would be something like the AUG would be a great gun. And I'll tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this once, but you guys are going to get pissed off that I tell you this. 74U is probably the best gun for this map. You guys are like, why the hell are you encouraging more people to use that gun? And it's because this motherfucker was hiding in a corner underneath a fucking pipe, I'm going to go lay some pipe on his face in a minute. What I wanted to tell you guys, it's 74U. If you guys aren't doing YouTube videos and people can't bitch about what guns you use, the 74U is the best gun in the game for a reason. It is overused for a reason, and it's because it is good. So if you guys don't have any expectations on YouTube to do anything, use the 74U, because if not, you're handicapping yourself. Everybody else is using it, so why not you too? You know what I mean? You don't have to complain. It's not a noob gun. I don't think it's overpowered. I just think it's overused. So now that it's done and said and that's out of the way, it's a great mid-short range gun. It's clear right there. I wanted to tell you guys that. So in this gun, or in this map and game, I am using the Famas hole. My perfect choice of attachment for this gun is the dual mags. The only two other attachments that I think are worth a damn on this are red dot sight and suppressor. And if you learn to use the suppressor, it could be a pretty decent rushing class as well. But because of it, you got to get an extra couple bullets, and you can miss a few, and you just got to learn to use it. But on the defensive video that I'll be putting up for you guys, I will be using the suppressor, so you guys will get to see how I use it on this map. So, I thought launch was perfect for this gun because I always have a Famas dual mags class set up. I am rocking Hardline, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon, which are my typical 3 perks that I use all the time. But I will be changing things up just to show you guys if I was actually trying to set up a class that is essential to the map that I'm playing on, the gun I'm playing on, I will use different attachments and equipment. For example, I'm using the tactical insertion in this game. So if you guys stay tuned and you watch these series, especially the rushing videos, I will get to show you guys how to use, the motion sensor, how I use the tactical insertion, because it is very, very much overlooked. On a game type like Domination CTF, tactical insertion is boss mode. You can fucking inseminate their spawn, man. That's amazing. And I know I'm getting a little goofy right here. I'm going to try to appeal to a lot of you guys because I want to keep my natural. I don't think I could just sit here and talk about gameplay. It'd bore the living shit out of me. I'm in a good mood anyways. I just took a shower. I'm going to go eat at a Japanese steakhouse. I'm all clean, fresh. I'm just sexy right now. Armpits clean. My scene enters cleaned. And you guys are like, what? Yeah. I named my PP scene enters. It's cool. It carries a 5 KD. It's bald on top and a little hairy on the bottom. Fucking you. Ruined my joke, phone. Swear to God. Oh, it's my girlfriend's mother. Oh, hi, Mom. So, what we have going right here is we got the launch. And as you could tell, is I told you this is the rushing video. Why am I suppressed right here? Why am I stuck right here? And I'll tell you my theory on rushing. Rushing does not mean sacrificing yourself and dolphin diving on every fucking objective that shows red. My idea is on rushing is it is your job to capture a flag when it is in the enemy's possession. Now, when you have 2, you no longer need 3 unless it is a dire situation and you need 3 to win the game. Never take 3 objectives in domination. Rule number 1 is you have to take 2 objectives. B is almost essential to any map because on a lot of maps it allows you to control the spawns. As you could tell right there, I was patrolling B and I was stopping them from rushing to B. They kept coming back and asking for more. Please, Pumstar. Please one more. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm bored, I'll do it, here's your cookie. So I go ahead, and I kill a couple of them, and I keep them locked in there. So now, my dumbass teammate goes over there and captures, C, which allows the spawns to flip. Now they can do anything they want. They spawn everywhere, man, and it annoys the living shit out of me. That's why you do not take all 3 objectives in domination. Tip number 1. Pro tip number 1, don't take all 3 in objectives. On this map, pro tip number 2, don't use something like the M16 because there are a lot of situations where you're going to run into 2 or 3 guys at a time, especially if you're playing domination and spawn locking. The M16 or G11 is not the gun that you want to use on it. So if that's a typical gun that you like to use, don't use it on this map. Like I said, try one of the guns that I suggest for you guys, like the AUG, the Famas. And right here, I was left with the dilemma. I see a guy on A, I see we have A, I see AFC, B is taken. For this map, if they have B, they are spawning either by A or C, or they're spawning right in the middle, right up on that fucking hill in between both. So that's the downfall of having only B on this map, is because they spawn pretty much in the middle of both A and C, which leaves B vulnerable, where you can go take B, like I did right there. So what I did, instead of letting him take A and have the advantage of having A and B so that we're stuck at C, I decided to kill him off of A and go ahead and go take B. Because I know he'd spawn in the middle, and that gives us the advantage again to have them spawn locked back at C. Now here, like I said, with rushing comes responsibility. With rushing, your objective is to take objectives when necessary. If you have 2 objectives, your goal is no longer capping flags. At that point, it is capping ass, and you gotta fucking lock them in their spawn. That is the objective. You keep them in their spawn, they can't come out. They can't fucking go do anything. They're stuck in there. That is the objective. Rushing is keeping them in their spawn. Now, I made a mistake right there of rushing in too far, and, you know, I came prematurely, and they start spawning everywhere. That's not what I should have done. Now I left it vulnerable. My team took B. That was my mistake right there. My bad. Now I've got to make up for where it is, and I've got to go back over here and try to secure B. But what I noticed is they're killing. They're coming up here. Now they're going to move to A. They're going to try to save ass and get in here. So I stopped the rush in A instead of dropping down in B. Prime call. I'm paying attention to the radar, and I know that, you know, B needs taken, and my dumbass teammates are going to take C anyways. So now I'm stuck down here, and I got to try to get B. Because when it comes down to it, you want B. If you have A and C, you've got to go for B. I know it makes no sense, because what you have to do on this map is you got to allow them to have A or C. And right here, you know, I took a dildo to the face, but we captured it. You know what I mean? I'll take one of those to the face if it means capturing a flag. So that's what it comes down to. Now we have a triple cap. We don't know what to do, and I just realized that we're going to win, so I just decide I'll play it out and get kills, because it's, you know, it doesn't really matter anymore. So now it comes down to, you know, you always want to have them have one objective. You got to do it. And, you know, I realize that they have this right now, and I realize my teammates are fucking capping more flags, so I lay my deodorant stick down, I get shot in the face, and he isn't ready for me to pop back out for round 2. And he just gets it in the cheeks, and I love that right there. I love that right there. Like I said, the TI can be great. Like, for example, you'll see me use it rushing. You know, most people be like, why would you use it on something such a small map like Summit or Firing Range? I mean, if you use that bad boy up in the oil, whatever the fuck you call it, the chop shop, and the fucking, if you use it up there in the firing range, put it behind the little, that little stand-up fucking steel table thingy, and you keep spawning up in there, you can control the map properly. It's a great, great thing. The TI is very underused, guys. So if you've never used the TI, keep watching this series for tips on maps and everything like that. I'll be using the motion sensors, all that hot diggity dog shit. All that good stuff, guys. So, like I said, you know, this game will be simple. I'll be bringing up either the support or defense game here sometime this week for you guys. The classes, the attachments will change. Let me know what you guys think about this gameplay. Let me know what you think about the commentary. Is it going to be appealing to a lot of you guys? Because some of you guys on the video said, I want to see these insightful teaching things. And then other people were like, if you're not going to make me laugh, I don't want to watch it. So I want to know if you guys are okay with me posting these. I mean, I figure there's a couple laughs involved, a couple pro tips. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this. So look forward to the next videos. They're going to be on launch. They're going to be with different attachments. They're going to be different play styles. So let me know what you think of this series, guys. Leave it down in the comments below. Like it if you like it. Get it.